This whole time I was wondering whether because I came in incompetent, but explain that they're... Well, I mean, you know, they were... Hi, YouTube, by the way. Sorry, previous conversation. Wrapping it up in a minute. Like, Cyberpunk 2077 went through the same thing, right? They had an idea of, like, all these other these, like, new systems and, like, ways, like, the computer's gonna interact and do whatever, and all these cool graphical things that were gonna be next-gen stuff, and they tried to do it on previous gen hardware, and trying to get those ideas to mix was never going to work. But Cyberpunk redeemed itself because they pledged to not take another cent of your money until they fixed it. Civ isn't. Civ wants more. Civ wants even more. So yeah, that's inherently the issue. They are completely kneecapped by having to release a base experience across all of their platforms. That base experience has been released. It's terrible, and now new updates aren't going towards the old stuff. So, yeah, and there you go in a nutshell. That is it in a nutshell. All right, let's go ahead and put this over here, put that over here. All right. So I've got the chat for Twitch, the chat for YouTube, and hopefully the banner right there, which will tell me if an ad is trying to pop up on Twitch or not, so I can shoot it in the face. Or let it go through if I'm between games. All right. So, go, 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 go. Let's start with a nice little game of Santee here. Gonna start as per usual, somewhere between, I don't know, 8 and 5Q, ranked 1030. Nope, not ranked. Sorry, almost messed up. That would have been terrible. And we can start with some Jazz Hop Cafe on the YouTubes. POV, you went to Japan to see the cherry blossoms. A little bit too early for this release, aren't you there, Jazz Hop? All right, let's see if we can get a game. Now, I'm not doing a ranked game because I want Santee to essentially stay 6Q for a while. Like, I haven't really played on this account very much since its creation. Though I will, again, mention to DDK players, if you want to practice killing, then you definitely want to play against Carnation Bot. Just for practice. Just for practice. And then don't Hane. It will invade you. Don't Hane. And then it will give you a nice, complete, surrounded area that it will try to invade in later. At that point, you get to practice killing something. Because you should be able to, even DDKs, should be able to kill this invasion. So if you're having trouble as a DDK and you're just thinking to yourself, you know what, I can never kill my opponent doing anything ever. Well, let's get a base experience. Go play Carnation. It'll 3-3 you. Don't Hane, just keep extending. And yeah, see if you can kill it. That was a good first step. Why don't you go outside and touch some grass? Because it's hard to stream out there, Nosferatu. Yeah, it's tough. Like, I could invest more in my setup, I suppose, and then I could stream from outside. Yeah, it'd be weird. Good question, though. Thank you. All right, so we've got a Chinese framework here from Mr. Parrot, who just created their account this week. Okay. All right. Normally, I wouldn't play someone whose account is so new, but we'll give it a shot. And greetings to everybody on Twitch and YouTube. Can you touch the snow instead of grass? I mean, if you've got snow, sure. I'm all out of snow. There be no snows over here. Okay. He's thinking about the Jiseki. Oh, I forgot to say hi. There we go. I said hi. It's all good, chat. I said hi. Do. Okay, he's gonna play the old Hane. He certainly takes his time, don't he? I guess he just thinks really, really hard. Greetings there, Alex J. All right, got ourselves an approach here. I could pincer and then like build up here. That's fine. Could do. I will choose. Just go ahead and close. Could be. He has not played. Go away. He has not played this, so R14 is not dead. Maybe not an old school player. Looks like more of a new school player. You're doing the attachment corner steely stuff. I could go here. Nah, I'll take the influence. Now the real question is, does he have any idea how to use the mini Chinese? He set it up. I mean, admittedly, you wouldn't be wanting to give your opponent like influence if you're trying to use a framework, because if you give your opponent influence, that's going to negate the maximum potential of like your framework and whatever influence you're trying to get. So it's a little weird to be attaching here when we got like a frameworky dealio, but I will approach this in the most classical way that's ever classicaled. And that is, I will cap the low stone. This is a solid classical way to deal with the mini Chinese. One of many. He has to make a big decision now. I won't say what the right answer is just yet. But yeah, big decision here. One of them, not gonna say. It's gonna give it a hint. Yeah, gives too much of a hint. Okay, cap. Yeah, pincering, not so great, because that's gonna let me hurt this stone however I want to hurt the stone. That's not great. I could also just jump, keep him on the third line, and get a whole bunch of strength here while he gets potentially 20 points. Also not great. Why don't you wear a suit? Very disrespectful. I have heard that. I have actually heard that. Nosferatu. When I first began making videos, there was a crazy person who would yell at me for like literally not being formally attired while making videos. Because I think this was some kind of Asian viewer, and they were used to watching like either Baduk TV or I forget the one in Japan where, you know, that is what they do. And as a result, yeah, they were very unhappy. What's your preferred response to the capping stone in the Chinese sequence? I will usually play a bit more aggressively against the cap. But the 1-point jump is fine too. I rent a tux anytime I want to play my DDQ games on OGS. Mm-hmm. Yep. All right, so if you want to go crazy, you can do double attachments because you can't like Atari up here, right? Because then you got the Atari into a ladder. So you're good. Michael Redmond's troll account. Yes, maybe it was Redmond. I always knew we couldn't be trusted, sir. Something funny about that man, always said so. Obviously, that's a joke. Totally clipping that and putting it on Reddit. I look at the problem to make life in a large enclosed area. The large area here was in no way, shape, or form enclosed. Right? This is just... Yeah, you can't really view this as an enclosed area. Because if we're going to like think about this like as a fence, it's like, all right, this is the fence that is going to keep the wolves out of my yard from attacking and killing my sheep. Well, if that's what you're relying on, I got bad news for you for these gaps. Wolves coming in and your sheep are getting eaten. That's just happening. This bit overused move, it is regrettably not Sentai. Yep, rip sheep. He has an attachment here, that's completely fine, but this is not Sentai. It is not scary, I will not be answering it. Hola, Cameron. Now, if I was to try to invade this area, I mean, there's a wall here, there's a wall here. There's still 2 gaps, but it gets scarier. So this move here is threatening the throw-in into a retreat. So I will hit once. I shouldn't. I can still live there. If I follow up and he does this, for example, that's alive. That we're alive here. Not a problem. The corner dying, that would be a problem. But I'll defend myself. I am already live on YouTube. Mondays, I do stream on YouTube as well for most of the day. The second half, when I typically switch to some kind of video game sometimes, that isn't on YouTube. Today, I'm giving consideration at the end of the stream to just switch for a couple hours of a cozy game. Either Foundation, that was a really cozy one on Friday, or I'm also kind of leaning towards a good old Cyberpunk playthrough. I don't know. I'll decide later. I find as a beginner that diagnosing what is and is not Sente is something that I'll have to learn along the way. So Sente usually implies that there is a very severe move that will kill or wish someone was dead with their follow-up move if you ignore it, right? For example, Viatari here, the follow-up to it, is killing stones. The Atari is probably going to be Sente, otherwise you gotta have a pretty good reason for just watching your stones die. This move is Sente. Why? Well, because if my opponent ignores, which they are, and they're going to learn this the hard way in a minute, I get to fully surround them, and then they have to live here in this teeny tiny area. Like, maybe you can, but there are no points there. Like, why not just take your points and not be surrounded? So you can see, like, the severe follow-ups, right? Now, unfortunately, the 6Q is doing what I kind of expect a lot of mid-Qs to start doing. Maybe getting a little bit confident in the life and death. So they're playing everywhere. This is unfinished. That's not good. The right's unfinished. That's not good. This stone hasn't been helped after I hit it. That's not good. I can follow up and surround here. Why? There's a stone missing here. So they're trying to play faster, but they're not playing solids. As a result, this kind of play works well against someone who never fights back or attacks you. But short of that, it's a problem, right? No? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. He heard you and he played. It's possible he's listening to stream, yeah. It's possible. Cyberpunk's definitely cozy. You get like a nice cozy little gun, and you run around the streets of cozy Night City, and you put people to sleep. It's so cozy. It's so cozy. I'm probably going to play same range after this, somewhere between 8 and 4. Yeah, the flying knife in Cyberpunk is pretty cozy. All right, so like I said, he left this behind, he left this behind, and he left this behind. So all you have to do is just chill. Like, where you want to go? Like, I could play just something like this for territory. This is a very Western move because a lot of Western players have a little bit of an allergy towards calling out their opponent's overplays or weak groups. But threatening to kill the top of the board, it's big. Threatening to surround and kill these 4 stones, cutting it off from the 2 on the left, big. And we always do urgent before big. So this big move worth territory. Nice. Not being dead. Yeah, we call that urgent. Yeah, that's urgent. That's an urgent move. Just like the right-hand side was an urgent move. Getting a shoulder hit to reduce my territory? Pretty big. Having your corner die? That's urgent. Yeah, that's some urgent stuff right there. So, let's see how he lives. Chat, I'm thinking is in chat. Parrot, are you in chat? You can say hi. Reveal yourself. You're in chat, aren't you? Because every time I mention something, your immediate next move is to go back and play it. I don't know who you think you're fooling here, sir. You're in chat. Say hi. So they're parroting? Indeed. Indeed. This is definitely not Mr. P-Dubs. P-Dubs is a 7 Don. I know P-Dubs is a 7 Don. We've all seen that P-Dubs is a 7 Don. We've all seen it. Sounds like you should talk him into a bad move. I have considered that before. I am Spartacus. Okie dokie. Well, I mean, he didn't defend. Do. My OGS account is still a question mark. It's your ult. Please tell you where to play. Oh, the biggest move on the board right now is not that one. Don't push unless you're going to cut. That's a co-threat, which means it's Ajikeshi unless you have a follow-up for it. No follow-up for it. That was Ajikeshi. Don't push unless you're gonna cut. Don't push unless you're gonna cut. It's impossible to defend 5 groups simultaneously. You're right. You're absolutely right. Even 2 can be tough simultaneously. 5? Yeah, it's impossible. If someone's got a 5-way attack on you, you better hit that resign button, dude. You're done. What is Ajikeshi? It just means that you are removing Aji from the board for no good reason. Ajikeshi is usually played in tandem with ego moves. Like, you just want your opponent to respond to you, not because you're doing something severe, but you just like that feeling of your opponent responding to you, you know? But a lot of times it means that you've just gave away a co-threat or something for later. Like this push, huge co-threat. Very, very small, however, as an actual move. Literally 1 point. Yeah, these are mine. Yep, left side's mine. Okay, so you can see he's trying to make things. This is his win condition. Let's go very, very slow. I'll do it very, very slowly and see if he can hold it. Very, very slowly. Just 2 hairs and some air, chat. Do. Okay. Honey at the head of 2 and 3. Do. Gonna hane at the head 2 and 3. Do 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 do. Oh dear. Oh dear. Do you mind if I push through and kill 2 stones? You do mind. Can I honey in and erase your territory? I can! Okay, thank you. So you never know until you ask. That's why asking moves are so important, chat. Like, hey, do you mind if I remove all of your territory? Sometimes they're like, yeah, I didn't want points there. It's like, oh, okay. All right, that's cool. Byo-yomi. Do 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 do. Now I have to make a big decision, chat. It's kind of a mean decision. I don't really want to do it, but at the same time,
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm seeing a 1 point jump into a large night, Ba-doo-doo. Okay, fine, we'll do it slow. I'm not trying to kill anything. I'll do it very, very slowly. But should definitely be aware that these 2 stones ain't connected to nothing. In fact, they're trying to connect with a large knight. You can see I'm poking at the large knight. Oh, snap. Sir? Okay. I get to break in then. That's fair. Did it in slow motion. Super slow motion. Could not be any slower, is what my teachers always told me. Wait, what? Da 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 do 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 do. Why does he keep jumping around like a crazy person? I don't understand this, chat. He keeps jumping all around the board.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Yeah, it's a very bad habit to get into, to start tanuking everything. Okay. So here, he could have played this. He'll probably live. I mean, I can cut him, and I would. I would absolutely cut him. But he'll probably live. It's just that he'll also have to look after these now. Right? Because you got another set of stones there. Weird game, though. He needs to play more solid, especially if you're going to be playing a framework. I feel like you're playing a framework game, and you're not playing solid stuff? That's kind of weird. So yeah, right now, I would definitely go back and fix this. Maybe build off here. This is a very traditional thing if you wanted to do that. The attachment into here I just view as a mistake. Not extending is also a huge mistake. This is the traditional answer. A lot of players often made the mistake of trying to like back off this way. But then this corner area is able to be reduced because this isn't solid. Which means if white does anything, you're going to need like another move back here eventually to try to seal this into actual points. And that just gets very, very awkward. Maybe take the territory here, I guess. It's not great. It's definitely not great. We're not going to be celebrating this, that's for sure. I don't know. Defend here, maybe? Don't let the attachment take place. There's just too many things right now that have been left alone. Like, we're missing moves here. We're missing moves here. We're missing moves here. This is not that great. I mean, this is slowly trying to work out to be something. Yeah. Oh, well. Let's go ahead and play again. Yeah, you definitely want some solid shapes. Definitely want some solid shapies. I don't know where my opponent was trying to go in this game, so says the Emma. Alright, what's going on here? Looks like they're completely dead. Yeah. That seems dead. Can confirm. Yeah, they ran and gave you a whole bunch of stuff here. And then they invaded your corner, because that's the... There was no way to save this, unfortunately. Like, even if they played here, they're still dead. Yeah, this is done. I mean, you could technically... Since everything about this is alive, I don't recommend this. But you could also have played here. There's no living in any of that area. They just saw a large area. They're like, I need to try to live in there. And it's like, you're right, you do, but you can't. So that's unlucky. Yeah, that's just unlucky. That is just unlucky. All right, let's go ahead and pop an ad before next game so it doesn't occur during next game. Non-subs back in a minute. And subs, you don't get to see them. All right, so we've got create game 1033. Guess we can do 8 to 4 range. Why not? It's a pretty bigly range, right? Pretty bigly. I'll go ahead and put up a game. It'll probably take a few minutes to actually get one. Or it won't. I will place 1 stone. And then I'm going to wait for the ads to finish. So that'll be 20 seconds. I don't think I lose on time by then. All right. They should be rejoining us. Greetings, non-sub people. Got ourselves a game against, what is this? A 7Q here? They play regularly, so it looks like it's all fine. Splitting is an oldie. Two space. I'll keep it simple. I'll keep it simple. The amount of damage that the AI is doing to the lower rank Go players is heartbreaking. Why are you 3-3ing? It's one of the smallest spots on the board right now. I sigh. I sigh. All right. Thanks for the strength. Appreciate it. Yeah. Uh-huh. I'm sorry, you didn't cut me? What? I'm sorry, what? Why didn't you cut me? You peeped? Come on. Come on, TikTok. You still aren't cutting me. Why are you peeping if you're not cutting? What's going on? Come on. Come on, you did it. Come on, cut. Peeped for a reason, didn't you? All right, this guy's gonna die all over the board. How do we know that? Well, a couple of reasons. His opening was to take 6 points from me. Okay, that's fine. And he now has 3 different groups that he has to defend. How many groups do I have to defend? This one is a base, so it's fine. This is a base and it's out, so it's fine. None. I have none. Which means no matter what he plays next, there are going to be other groups on the board that I can attack for profit. And there's nothing he can do about that. That is not a good place to be. I'll follow up my move. If he finds some way to live, I'll let him live. But you can see how this 3-3 invasion gave me control of this entire area of the board that he's now struggling to deal with. My 4-4 stone wasn't doing anything. This is very much a him thing. Now, he hasn't cut me, so I don't care if I leave a cut point here. Because it can't hurt me, right? Because I'm not disconnected. He can cut me in Gote, but we're just going to go ahead and do this or counterattack and kill him, one of the two. Or live down in here. So you should play here for maximum pressure against this group. I will back off because, hey, cutting points, right? He's looking after 2 groups simultaneously. I'm going to surround. AI tells you every game that you should have invaded. Yeah, AI likes telling you to go kill yourself. It's like one of his favorite things. All right, so now I can do whatever I want. I can attack this group if I want. I can attack this group if I want. Can do whatever. Sky's the limit. We'll save that for mid-game. Let's just deal with the corners. And then we'll deal with the other stuff. So let's go ahead and Jiseki. You want the 3-3? I really don't. I have no interest in the 3-3. I am in no way jealous of what my opponent is doing right now to think to myself that I have to play here. Oh, he didn't defend. I'll let him keep his corner. I'll let him keep the corner. It's fine. So far he's got 6 on the left, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, maybe 6 on the bottom, 12 points, and 2 weak groups. AI is not helpful for basics? No, AI is going to tell you to fight to the death over half a point. So my group here is not weak. We literally have the Hane into the corner to settle, or we can come out. Against a Don player, I would be cutting off K17. And at that point, they would have a problem, because that's another group to look after, right? I will defend once. Okay. Normally, I would contemplate playing this move. It's a good Jiseki attachment. I'm afraid, with what I've seen so far, he'll misplay it, so I'm going to avoid the attachment. And I'm going to approach instead. Like, it should just be something as simple as this, right? And then I'll probably extend one more because this is a 3-spacer. How's it going to learn? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. The larger thing on the board is not him focusing on, like, learning a corner Jiseki. Instead, it's learning basic shapes. Like, hey, you made an elephant eye. Why did you do that? Why did you make an elephant eye? Following up. I'm playing as slowly as I can. Because he's dead. Cut works. Cut works. Nothing you can do about it. Those are my stones now if I cut. But I'll use a small example of how to use influence. I have a wall here and I have a big area here. Arguably sector line, right? Because let's move sector line. So let's play sector line. Now he can't escape, so those 2 stones are dead. Like, you can be forgiven for thinking that, you know, I'm just being like the most aggressive person in the history of aggression. You could be forgiven for thinking that. But no. He's trying to run. To where? Oh, to here? But my stones are already there. You just didn't see them. Yeah, you didn't know they were there, but look at that. They're there. Ain't that something? My stones were already there. So where are you running to? I'm not killing. These stones were never alive in the first place. Yeah, I'm not killing. Yeah, it's okay. These stones were never alive. Yeah, we don't kill Qs. We don't kill Qs. He's donating these stones to me. These are just a donation that I have graciously accepted on his behalf. That's all. That's all. Don't play with your food. I said, don't do it. I know, but I want to. Fine, fine, fine. No, you don't. I don't understand. What is going on with my ads today? An ad just tried to run. Why? Twitch, what are you doing? I just killed it. Twitch, what are you doing? I just killed it, but what on earth is going on?
Right stones.
Why did an ad just try to run? I don't understand. Like, I manually ran one. Like, these are my ad settings. How many minutes of video ads do you want to run per hour? 30 seconds every hour. And then I'm going to do it manually. 30 seconds an hour. So why did it just try to run? I don't get it. I do not get it. That's weird, dog. By the way, you're still dead. You will not be killing me. And tee. Clearly, my ads have a... Yeah, that was... Yeah, when I'm running it manually, I have a button to hit, and the button is for like 60 seconds. I will defend. Why did you play that? Tell you what. If he can find a way to live here, I'll let him live here. I'll take these. That would be double Atari. I think, judging from how fast he's playing, he's a little bit pissed. Chat, I think he's angry. I think he's angry, chat. I'm sorry. Thanks for the game. So, I don't normally murder the crap out of my opponents on OGS like that. But I had to emphasize how bad this move was. Like right now, we go corner, side, center. So we could think to ourselves, do something with the corner. Do something with the corner. Do something with the sides. Not yet the center. Not yet the center. No, I don't have a banner when I'm streaming. So OGS kind of changed that. I can't show you right now because I'm not logged into my other account. But they implemented this thing. They have implemented this thing. They've got a little tiny button here on OGS now that you can click to see what Go streams are occurring on Twitch at that time. As a result, we don't have they don't want us putting up banners here. Now, I could put up a banner to my YouTube stream. But yeah, I don't know. Twitch, YouTube's doing it too? What is this? The adpocalypse? Ads are everywhere, sir. Ads are everywhere. All right. Yeah, I did have to manually turn it off last week. Yeah. I just did it again too. All right. So yeah, corner, side, center. Great. This is not that. So I got a bunch of influence. And now he immediately wants to reduce my influence. Right away, that strategy that he's trying to employ this game is very weird. Because he's trying to address the problem he just created. Right? Like, there was no need to reduce my influence because I didn't have influence before he invaded my corner and gave me influence. So you can try to play that way, but you are playing against one of the strongest areas on the board that your opponent has. He defended himself, which is good. But where's the cut occurring? Where's the cut occurring? Cut occurred nowhere. Still no cut. Now, to be fair, you wouldn't cut this because I've got extensions on both sides of my cut. So I'm not the one in trouble here. Black would be, right? Now he's got two different weak groups. He created a third one, and the game's over. I do not see what he can do from this point forward. Because, like, even if he gets territory, you can see that he's still struggling to reduce me. And even if he got, like, some influence here, there's still another weak group to attack. So let's say he lives with this somehow. Maybe I forget that Co's exist, so now he's alive. Great, fantastic. Well, now we know exactly how much territory he has. And there's, admittedly, still a group to attack. You know? Like, you can still find ways to still make territory once you have influence and a weak group. That's why weak groups are worth an infinity amount of points, because you do not have any way to know just how much territory your opponent's going to get from attacking it. So yeah, careful of those 3-3 invasions, man. He lost this corner. That's essentially what happened. But all right. I guess that concludes our games for OGS today. Guess that concludes that. One of the main things I'm struggling with... I'm struggling with our, yeah. In that game, however, didn't have to try to force it. I just kept taking my bases, keep things separated, and surroundy stuff. Do. That one, admittedly, I jumped on. Probably didn't have to. I could have defended, let him fix, go about my merry little way. Because we can attack here if we want. We can attack there if we want. And if we look at the score, guesstimator 5,000. It's averaging whites up by 13 points. So this trying to play everywhere to live, even without the AI killing black anywhere. Black's still behind. This does not give you territory. This is just trying to reduce your opponent's ability to get territory. And just falling back to having like one corner enclosure won't make up for the fact that you just spent a bunch of moves not making any points. It just won't. Somebody told me to 3-3 if my opponent pincers my stone after I approach 4-4. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine, because your opponent, you approached, asking your opponent, do you want to keep your corner or lose the corner? They pincered you, giving up their corner, but they can't fully surround you by giving up their corner, right? So it's fine. You're not fully enclosed in the 3-3. 3-3 invasions, if they're played too early, can be Ajikashi. In a way, they're usually disregarded as too slow, including the AI one. For Qs especially, the 3-3 is too slow. If your opponent encloses you, you're screwed. All right, let's go ahead and grab a 2-don game. Like before you start doing fancy things like 3-3 invasions and whatnot, you need to learn, basic shapes and direction of play, and then decide if it's for you or not, you know? Okay, apparently you didn't like that I played a little bit too slow. No problem.
Start to play.
Bum, 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 bum. Well, we're definitely running into humans because they don't want to play someone with this account. Now, I'm not undefeated on this account. I make sure to take a few losses. That way, we don't double rank.
Start to play.
I don't play 1-don.
Start to play.
Jesus, you're about to rank up? Man, 2-don is really easy to rank, dude. A11 at 5-don would be about to rank down. 811 here is like, yeah, you're about to rank up. Way to go, buddy. You've lost a lot of your games. I think that means you are 3-don material, my good friend. Two to 1 key range, Sente. Cause close enough to Don level, my advice is always the same. Sente. Are you defending yourself? Are you looking for Sente moves to defend yourself when you're under attack, or are you playing Gote? And when you attack, are you getting strength before you launch the attack? Or are you just playing a 1-stone move in Gote to attack? Probably. Could be something different. If you're horrifically passive, that could be its own issue. But assuming you're not too passive and you're looking for, you know, weak groups of yours and your opponents, then it's probably Sentei. Generally speaking,
Start to play.
I would if they stop running away. Oh, he's 3 games to rank down. It's fine. Sometimes until you get a teacher? Could. Careful of that, though. Some downs it might tell you to get a teacher. It might be the one selling their services. So the question is that a conflict of interest, you might ask? Teacher could help. Depends on your weaknesses and how ingrained it is for you. This is just a Jiseki. It looks complicated. It's not. You cut here. He defends. I'm going to play here. He has to go ahead and do this one. Otherwise, the drop down kills him. And then I'm going to also play just something weird and crazy because of why not, right? I don't want to take. It's a little bit... It's fine. I'm going to call a little bit too slow. So I'm going to play here. Ah, you got stuck for a while. Yeah, that can be a problem because I have a student in between their job teaching and how long they've played. It's taking literally over a year to get them to stop playing endgame too early because they had years and years and years and years and years where they'd play endgame really, 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 really early and they used it to great effect because people would answer. Endgame on move 50? Yeah, they'll answer it. Why not? But yeah, like literally trying to beat that out of the student has been difficult. Like every year, and he's writing it down like, I'm still doing the endgame too early. Like, yes, you are. Are you taking your time? Like, yes, I'm taking my time. But it's like a habit, you know? Some habits are a pain to get rid of. I should cut this and extend. He has to go back and live. And then I get a lot of good stuff here. I'll forgive it and just Hane. So it kind of can depend on what habit you have and how bad that habit is. Playing too fast is easy, though. All you have to do, take your damn hand off your mouse between moves. That one's an easy fix. That one's an easy fix. All right. So we've got a bunch of that. I'm doing this one because I get to push one more. Because it's double had a 2 and 3 stones. You might be thinking, but there's 4 here. Yeah, but the Liberty here is gone. So it only counts for those. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-do. I think I kind of want to play here, honest. All right, so he has no ability right now to make a base with that group. And I'm on the 9th line with my influence. That is... That's a problem. So we can go ahead and cap him right now. This would turn into a game of killing, however. I should mention that. That's probably what happens here. I mean, yeah, that's basic fighting right there. He threw in a stone. Can he make a 2-space extension? No. Is his move Sentei? No. then there's no reason for me not to cap him. Tell you what, I'll go high. If he finds a ways to live, he can find a way to live. Getting area in here is still going to be good enough. Honest. It'll be good enough. You could technically ignore this and approach the corner as well, sure. Maybe he lives and maybe he dies. I do not care and I'll tell you why. 'Cause I've already got my points. 'Cause I've already got my points. If I play here, he's going to cut me. I have to Atari and then connect, which would be sad. 'Cause then he can go ahead and net and kill. So I'm going to play something might different. Though why I'm playing the moves, regrettably, are not easy to know. I don't want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. I want to do it. Hiss. So the drop down we've established is not great. Therefore, the answers are either the connection or this little thingy me.
Yoyomi now starts.
I feel like you're being a meanie pants. Can you stop being a meanie pant? You jerk. Get away from me. I'm going to call human resources. I'm calling human resources. It's like, yeah, this person's a little clingy. I'm trying to get my work done, and he's being a jerky pants. He's giving himself liberty shortages. He's actually about to die with the extension here. What are you doing? What are you doing? Okay, that's fine. That's fine. This is Sente for him. So I'm going to push because it creates cutting points. And this preserves my Aji. I do not believe this is Aji Keshi. Because no matter what he does, there's still going to be co-threats here, right? So this keeps my co-threats. If I just play away, he Ataris me and then my co-threats are gone. Oh, why did you do that? Why did you have to do that? I guess we're cutting. Yeah, if I just let him push me back for no reason, it's stupid. If I let him do this for no reason, it's dumb. All right, what are we doing? Okay. He really wants to die. He's like absolutely begging for death. Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear, oh me. Oh me, oh me, oh me, oh my. I could play here and threaten to kill the corner. If I don't, he's going to play it as a thing.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
It's fine. Now, when he does play here, we're not going to Atari, and then Atari, and then Atari, because that gives him a solid eye that I can't do anything about ever. Instead, we're just going to Hane. That way, we got the Hane ahead of 2 and 3. I have not given him a solid eye. Do you recommend Salmon Tay these days? Yeah, Salmon Tay's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It's good. You need to be careful here because I can Atari and extend. The ladder goes to me, so he'd be in trouble. So you can see these little ways that I could play more aggressively here. So if like you've got any ability to read, you can do more. Do you have to do more? No. But more is there if you need to do more. I'm going to play a different move because if I play here, we're just going to get 3-3'd. This move is harder to find. Because what's he going to do? 3-3, I'll kill it. Is he going to invade? There's nowhere to live. I'll kill that too. So this is pretty solid. If I play there and then we play this one, he does the drop down. I feel like that's not quite alive, but I'm also not sure I could ever kill it. But yeah, San Francisco's fine. And okay, actually San Francisco can be dangerous to play because you're going to be like, hey, I'm going to play San Francisco because I'm going to try to play an influence game. And then they're going to 3-3 you. And now the problem with that is if you have an undiagnosed heart condition, you might die laughing.
8,
So you're going to have to be very careful with that.
4, 3.
Check with your physician to see if you're healthy enough to play the Sanrinsei in today's meta, essentially is what I'm suggesting. Yeah, you might want to look at that. Might look into that. Now I know what you're thinking. There's no way they'll play no way they'll 3-3 the Sanrinsei. And if that's what you're thinking, that's gonna have to be your little secret. Because they absolutely will. Can't play Sanrinsei if you are a weasel from Roger Rabbit. Yeah. Killed him with laughter? Yep.
9,
Yep. Very true. Very true.
7.
Yeah, I think Sanrinsei is really, really hard for to play against if you are a decent influence player. Like, I think influence is really tough to play against. Because if you screw up once, Crap, we just gave away an extra 15 point that they weren't supposed to have. It's like, yeah, you did. Yeah, you did, Az. That was funny, huh? Oh, that was a knee slapper.
9, 8, 7.
Clamp works. I will accept. But I warn you. I warn you, fool. I will clamp you. So we got good territory here, tremendous territory here. Picking up some points in the middle as well, just to go with it. So could we have played more severely? Yeah, buddy. Did we have to? No. No, afraid not. Afraid not. Didn't have to. I kind of don't know if...
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, Time Suji. I needed a force. I don't like it, but I needed it. There. Oh, if I do that, I'm going to tire myself. But we get to play there. This works. I had to read it out. Sorry, I don't care. Sorry. Most complicated thing I played this game, and it's only after the game was already over. Because he was never going to win off this and this area. Ooh. Okay. I didn't read that out. I admit I thought this was going a different way, but it's fine because he's still going to owe me 3 moves on the inside to kill these 3 stones.
7.
So I'm fine with it. He owes me first move. And then he'll owe me another one. He will owe me Or... Can I just Hane and kill that? You've got a liberty shortage, you moron. No, you can't. Good point. Good point. I see the liberty shortage, chat. I'm not stupid. Yeah, he is. It's fine, chat. I got it, okay? I got it. This is actually pretty good. I didn't know this was going to yield all of this for me, but I accept it. Surprise influence in the middle, and it's because of the weakness. Did I know that was all there? No, I did not. But that is okay, I do not mind. We got this stuff. This sequence, by the way, is why everyone's attaching. Because they love getting these stones in at the end of the game. Even though it's not very great. It's like, yay! End game. It's like, okay. It's like, yeah, it's end game. I still keep thinking this into this is going to net more stones for him to have to kill. I won't do it. I've already squeezed the life out of him once, and honestly, we're already ahead. But yeah, I'm pretty certain this into this was a thing. Pretty certain. I'm pretty certain it was a thing. I don't know. Just take some points, I guess. Yes, I don't kill in basics with the exception of the last person that we played on OGS. Him, I did bad things to him. Yeah, that guy, he had to take a nap. Yeah, that guy needed a nap. So I put him to sleep. That's what happened. He was resting.
Nine, 8, 7, 6.
Doon. I don't know if we're gonna have a co, but I'm gonna be careful about this kind of thing. I don't. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. Oh, I see what you're trying to do. No. No, yeah, you're not doing that. He's trying to save these 2 stones. Gotta be careful with these little late game tricks. He was trying to, like, get me into a thing here, you know? Now, it didn't work because what would have ended up happening is the Atari down would have gone to here eventually. He'd disconnect me again, and then he'd lose the 3 stones and the entire group would die. So I see what he was trying to do, but what he was trying to do would ultimately have killed himself. That is what would have happened. So I see where the idea came from. It had its origins in an interesting place, for sure. I don't know, but it's been said that my opponents would rather be dead.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I've got a surprise for you. The surprise was you couldn't actually Hane. That was a pretty good surprise, wasn't it? That was a pretty good surprise, wasn't it? Oh, that was a really good surprise. Like, surprise! You can't play that. So yeah, we're up by, decent amount of points. None of that is Sente, so I don't care. Jimmy Crack Sente, I don't care. Do I need another move here? I will eventually, won't I? Can I get away with just one move? If I play here, I lose liberties there. He Ataris me here, Ataris me here.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Losing a period.
2, 1.
If I play here... No, there. Do Do I owe 2 moves? Is there no way around it, chat? Do I owe 2 moves? Oh, 14? That's 1, but then I'm still gonna owe...
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
No, I guess I only owe the 1. Alright, you're right. I only owe the 1. You're right. I only owe the 1. We got someone here doing a thing. Now, I always owe to move here to connect. Atari! I owe a move. Always did. Always did. Yeah, about 10-point win. Whenever I don't kill them, I usually expect a 10 to 15-point win. At all levels, like I mentioned. It's really hard to win by more than that without some serious level of weirdness going on, you know? Request counting. All right, we're good. So what happened in this game? Well, they gave me this. That's fine. I didn't mind this. This is okay. Gave a bunch of influence. This was the first really huge mistake. Because now he has to go back and live there immediately, right? He can't let me play here. Whoops. Or he's dead in the corner, right? Which means 3 is flipping Sente. He can extend again once if he'd likes. And I will play here because of ladders, right? Ladders are fun. He can Hane if he likes. But he gotta go back and do this one now. That ain't great. Because that gives me even stronger positions to work with now. Not good, man. Not good. So yeah, this Hane, don't play it.
Someone invites
I let him get away with it, though. It's fine. Doesn't bother me in. And then here, we just did a bunch of forcing moves into the expansion. Now this, yes, will die. Cap lower. When he plays here, you can be fine. And now we're not going to run into the same issue that we did here. Where I can play aggressively and he can't do any kind of weird killing of my cutting stones. But I went larger on his on the cap because I knew that I was going to let him live. Though this admittedly tested my patience a little bit. He did this one, which is fine. I think in an even game, I would have played here. And then no matter which way he plays, we're cutting next. That way I can get more here. Can't play this way, really. Unless you're already strong on the out. Here, he let me do this, which was weird. There's the weird Hane thing again. And now this would need a response. That would definitely need a response. Quite a few of them, to be honest. Now you could probably just cut over here and just win the game that way. That'd be fine. There's no big deal there. Yeah, usually you play a defensive move. That's true. Here, he tried to do something interesting. I did not call it out, but it is still interesting. I could attack his shape and make an exchange here. Because I could go here, into here, into here, into here for a big surround, essentially at the cost of 3 stones. Didn't do it. I labeled that as a bit more, you know, complicated again. But you can see how being able to read cutting points and things gives you cool little ideas. It's like, I know this shape. You want 3 stones in exchange for I surround you? That sounds great. So he probably would have to not let me do that. Which is a problem. Because now he has to live from this position. I don't know if he'd be able to do that. So yeah, you can see these cool little ways where over and over again, you just have these fun little things to just be slightly more aggressive if you want. But they're not prerequisite. Anyway, interesting game. Where are we in this account? Okay, we're 7 more wins. Okay. Stretch. So far, everyone's been able to follow the games thus far today. I'm going to step it up a level and move into 5 done. Yeah, I think IGO is a 5 done. What time is it? 3:11? All right, the ads should normally be going off every hour. So I'm going to do another minute for hopefully clearing the next hour of ads. I think I've got that set up that way. So let's go ahead and do that. There, YouTube or Twitch, sorry. And IGO, I do believe, is the account that we're going on to. IGO is a 6 done. Crap. Not bats is the 5 done. Kind of running out of 5 dons. All my accounts are ranking up. No, there's... This isn't the account either. This isn't the account either. This is my double rank attempt. Well, what for the love of nuts is my... I know. It's Baggins. It's Baggins. Thought it was Baggins. Let me check my little thing real quick. Yeah, Baggins and supposedly no reader. IGO is 6. Just looked at that. Not Bats is my double rank. So I think it's Mr. Baggins. There's no way it's a capital M. Wait, did I give away Mr. Baggins? No, I didn't. All right. This'll do. This'll do. Welcome back, ad people.
Start to play.
Canadians! Oh my god, yuck. We can't play a Canadian. You know, when you play a Canadian, the moves are just the moves just get all sticky. Tell you, man, they get maple syrup all over everything. You can't do it. Kidding. Kidding. They don't want to be our 51st state. I imagine that. That's weird, right? Yeah, it's... Whew, can't imagine why not. It's a head scratcher. It's a head scratcher.
Play.
Go away, 6 tons. Future enemy? Nah. Nothing's gonna happen with Canada. We're not that stupid.
Start to play.
Do-do-do-do-do-do. We? I'm an American, so... By we, I mean America. We're not that
Start
stupid.
to play.
To, like, actually start something stupid with Canada.
Start to play.
Nope. I'm not gonna play someone who only has 1 loss. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, I know we did that. But I do not see the military ever following an order to invade Canada. Like, that I just don't see ever being a thing.
Start to play.
Fordon? Yuck! My man is losing all his games.
Start to play.
German! Yeah, that would be a really, really bad decision strategically and diplomatically. Do.
Start to play.
All right, start to play. Sure, this guy we can play. 12 and 8 seems great. Freestyle. Enclosure approach. Approach it is. I'll go low. All right. This move I'm loving nowadays. Because my answer is the old kicky kick. Pew, 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 pew. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. Ooh, did not finish the Joseki, so I now want Sente. Now wants... Why? Really? You... Why does everybody play this stupid sequence? What do they... It's because they want this. They want this. That's the reason. There's no other reason. Alright, so here's why you don't omit the rest of the sequence. Hey chat, remind me. Is running all along the third line a good thing or a bad thing? What do you... Can you help me remember? I forgot. What do you think? Is it good? I want to do bad things to you. I'll keep it simple. It's meh. It is meh. That is true. Very meh. Now with our big ol' honkin' wall, we're going to do a light pincer. He hits me. I will do a small, okay, we're also going to do the wedge. Remember, just like in school, it's good to give wedgies. Defending some cutting points. Getting my basey base because we're not trying to ogre play. All right, so we're settled. We could attack. But let's go ahead and contest this little area here first. This is the last side in the corner side center. Yes, yes. That proverb, after careful consideration, did not make it into any of my books. Maybe I will have a revision at a later date where I will see if it is appropriate to add it. No, don't connect. Please, this is the end game move 50 stuff that I was talking to you guys about earlier.
Yes, everybody. You can see if you look at the bottom of the board, we can see someone who is playing endgame way too early. If you would draw your attention to the right side of the board, you'll see that it is completely wide open, and that is the better place to play. Thank you for your attention. I hope you've all enjoyed, and good luck in your games. Thank you.
That was a BATS public service announcement. So this part is fun. This was baiting because we wanted him to make another group. Which he has graciously done. So he has 2, not just 1, of the groups that are weak. Now we just chill. Now we just chill. We just relax. You see this? You see this? I haven't contested any of his territory. I gave him the entire top. I didn't say a peep about the lower left. He wants to remove my bottom right. This is going to be a murder game, everybody. He's not alive with the middle left. He's not alive with the middle right. And now he is frantically attempting to create as many groups as he possibly can. I don't know why. To do God knows what to me. Now, maybe he's not going to do it. It seems like he's rethinking. This is good. This is good. He hasn't committed to anything yet. This is actually very good. I think his spidey senses are his spidey senses are not tingling. I thought his spidey senses were tingling. I thought we were tingling his spidey senses. We might not be.
Yoyomi next.
Yeah, okay, I can confirm. Spidey's dead. Yeah, it appears that Spidey went the way of Uncle Ben. That was a little bit dark, don't you think?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Sorry, but I'm not. I'm gonna push and cut you. Spidey is selling instant rice. Exactly. Threatening to push and cut through a small knight, which lets me Hane. Because I couldn't double Hane. That was a little weird. This'll get her done. Also, the push here works. So these stones aren't even connected to Jack. Or Jill, honestly. And don't even get me started about the hill. And this is how you die. Any questions, chat? This is how you die. The cut works now, you're thinking to yourself. You're right, it does. You are 100% right, it does. I have to decide how much I want Sente right now.
9, 8,
How badly do we want Sente?
6,
I'll lose a period here.
4, 3, 2.
Because I could give him Sente and take the life in the corner. Or I could just take this. And then just finish off everything in the middle of the board. Like, that's fine too, honestly. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
I won't give him everything down there. Should I do this one too? Guess, why not? Last choice, last chance. I could just be like, I don't care about that. You can take my stones. Maintain a solid connect. It's all gravy. Or I can keep my corner. Honestly, I'm not really that attached to my corner.
9, 8, 7.
I'm not that attached to it, honestly. And now this is where we're going to do a little bit of flailing. It's fine. But there's nowhere to go. I'm being careful of my cutting point. I'm not doing this one, I don't think. Yeah, I can't imagine playing that.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Now, we aren't all in. It's important to remember that. It's also important not to freaking play Puppy Go. Like right now, there was a chance he could have done something, but he's playing Puppy Go while he's attempting to not die, presumably. So, okay. Here we are. He's not even defending. Not even once. Wow. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Where are you going? Why are you running? Now he's going to randomly play in here. Seems safe. Normally, I would just sacrifice the one. But this seems safe. Now he's using his time to think about how to live. That is not what you want to do, sir. You want to use your time before you get to this point. I'm going to offer a trade. Just give me the tail, and the head can live. Well, he showed me what he thought of that idea. Yep, he was very clear where I can stuff that proposal. Very well, the fight continues. I will commend him. He wants to do this one, it looks like.
Nine, 8, 7.
Should you play your fight music? Not unless I want to get DMCA'd on YouTube. I would normally. I would be like... But I can't. I'm not sure if that's DMCA friendly. Once again. Do you see the problem, chat? I've kind of hovered over it at this point. Do you guys see the problem? Cutting points is a problem. Cutting points are a big flippin' problem right now.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I didn't want the period, sorry. But yeah, cutting points are a big flippin' problem. You start here. He defends, and you get to Atari, and then connect and Sente if you want to. if you want to. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
3, 2, 1. It's blast off, ladies and gentle people. I don't know about you, but I'm having a ball. He doesn't know about my cutting points. Hmm.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm going to... Okay, so this section's dead. Is that enough, do you think?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5,
I'll...
3, 2, 1. Last Byoyomi.
I'll assume that's enough. Yeah, I don't think we have to play here and then just hold this.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'll assume it's enough. I'll assume it's enough. But there's still this, huh? Maybe I've miscalculated. Maybe I've miscalculated. That's actually kind of not great.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Oh well, it is what it is. Okay, so that's mine, but we're gonna lose this now. We'll go and cut this stone off, I guess.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
He wasn't very happy with that proposal. Yeah, he wasn't happy with that proposal at all. I liked it. I thought it was a good proposal, personally. That does nothing? Question mark? What if it does do something? Only way for that to do something is if he's like a bot or something, and I don't think he's a bot. So yeah, we decided not to kill the entire group. We'll see if that was a good idea or not. We'll see if that was a good idea or not. Okay, sure, whatever. Trying very, very hard to kill me, huh? Trying very hard to kill me. Kind of rude of him if you ask me. He thinks he can kill me. You were always such a kidder, Steve. I think I do want this one just for better shape.
9,
Just for better shape. I think I made a mistake, chat. Oh dear. I think I made a mistake, chat. Did I just kill myself accidentally? Oh dear. Might have? Possibly?
9, 8,
Yeah, that's not great. Remember, we're usually only up by about, usually only up by about 5 or about 10 to 15 when we don't kill. So giving him an extra 4 or 5 points here, plus the fill-ins. Yeah, that's not good. Ooh, that's not good at all, actually. I think I'm going to lose. I think I'm actually going to lose. Yeah, that was a huge throw. I can't afford that and that. If I play here, he plays there.
7, 6, 5,
It's Co for life.
4, 3, 2.
Arg. Yeah, I think I might have made a boo-boo, chat. I think I may have made a boo-boo. If he plays here, I lose. Yeah. That was a mistake, all right.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
All right, I'll resign. There's no way I can't recover from that. That was just way too much of a mistake. That was really, really silly. Yeah, I guess that works. So I should have just played. Whoops. I should have just played here. Should have just played here. Would have been fine. Or even just playing here. Again, would be fine. Ooh, that hurts. Instead, we're giving him like 5-ish points here and this. So it's a difference of like 20, 25 points. I'm not that far ahead that I can just eat a 25-point loss. Now, obviously, the easier solution is just kill him. Because after this, he's dead. I decided not to. That was a mistake, admittedly. Shoulda, didn't. My bad. All you need to do is play here or even here to be fine. I think this is also fine at the end of the day. Yeah, just play this one. Because he's going to play here, right? This one admittedly is slightly annoying. It's going to get into a little bit of a capture race, which would be not ideal, which is what made it to be the mistake. Need to play here. That way you can just go ahead and clamp. And then you're fine. Long as you watch yourself here, you're all good. And now the whole thing is just unfortunately dead. There might have been an easier way to kill it back here too. For example, you could just go and do a push here immediately. And then when he goes for this section, just don't care. Because the left part of this is now dead in exchange for 4 stones. Seems fine. That is completely a-okay as far as I'm concerned. Easy, easy, easy win. Let's go and play again. Let's go and play again. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Occasionally backing off and not killing people can be, can be a bit tough. But basically try not to kill people. Sometimes it goes well, sometimes it don't. Let's go grab a game. While we're grabbing a game, quick 30-second so you don't see one during the game. Greetings, Kahil. How you doing, Kahil? Well, I didn't miss the kill. I intentionally backed off of it. If you never see the ads when I say there will be, then you are either with an ad block or you're living in a region that's not being targeted by an ad. So depending on where you are in the world, that could determine whether or not you see an ad.
Start to play.
All right, 10 and 10 seems fine. Once again, let's try not to kill anything. There's no reason to kill 5 Dons. 5 Dons are like cute little puppy dogs. There's no reason to kill them. What are we doing here? Ooh, I don't like this. Do we still do this one? No, I guess we can jump out. It's going to be slightly awkward, but it's okay. Simple. Just going to play simple. Okay. Just simple surround. It's fine. Just keep nice, simple things, just like last game. Uh-huh. The one I'm connecting. And eventually it's going to go after this once I fix. So let's go and preemptively fix that like so. Just keep it nice and simple. Alright then, got that. Let's take ourselves an enclosure. Simple, simple, simple. We're gonna play all simple. If he invades this, I'm gonna have to kill him. That's the problem with having a better opening than your opponent. They get like kind of like freaked out and they dive into where they should die. But then you don't kill them and then it's just like, oh, what am I going to do about this? Kind of like this guy, right? This guy is clearly begging for death. He's like, hey, Mr. Bats, could you kill me? And at this point, it's just like, maybe, yeah. I suppose. Because I don't know what you're doing right now. You got like 3 different groups running around. What is this? Okay, let's just keep surrounding. Go is called the surrounding game. Boo-doo-doo-doo, boo-doo-doo-boo-doo-doo. He's gonna play here now. I have to push and cut him. I don't want to do that, but he wants me to do it, so I'll do it. I don't think he actually wants you to do that. He does. He does. He does. I asked. Too late now. We're in it. Oh dear. Okay. That seems safe to me. There you go. You got to do a little thingy here. Fix my shape, because this is coming next. You know it's coming next. We all know it's coming next. So let's fix the shape. Fixing the shape. Fixing the shapey shapey. Fixing the shapey. Fixing the shapey. Where's the fixing the shapey? Now with the pointy. And then we go with the connecting. And you can't go poking. And the shaping. All right. No what? No, see, it is fixed. See, if he plugs here, we're defended. There, Kawil. Yeah, it is defended. Yeah, don't worry. It is defended. Don't have to worry about it. Now we're gonna come out. He's kind of trying to do a little leany times on me, but you'll take note. Small knight into small knight. I will defend it once. I think he does want me to cut him again. That's true. He's like, really like, hey, can you cut me again? Because again, small knight into small knight. This is why we pay attention to our shapes, people. He's not defending his shapes. Now he will. Now he will. Now he won't. Oh, he kind of did. He kind of did, right? It's fine. He kind of did. Okay, he's poking at me. I don't know why, but he's poking. It's fine. Just whatever. It's okay. Good evening, Adix. Wait, a Dix? Wait. Huh? What's your name? I think you got me to say something inappropriate on YouTube. Like, you can see how they're always trying to respond overly aggressive to everything you do, but it doesn't really defend the shapes that they're creating at the time. So now, yeah, there's a whole bunch of shapey stuff here that we can do with a couple of outside moves for friend. But for now, I'll just aid my stones. He creates another weak group. So obviously we're going to go ahead and cap it. Now I am keeping him separated, but I'm not trying to kill anything. That's the important point. He really wants to die. Okay, let's see where this is going. Like, anytime it looks like you're threatening to win the game, I will admit it's kind of a good thing that they're contesting, right? It's kind of a good thing. Because they're like, hey, win condition. I must take that away. You're right, but you want to take that away before it gets out of hand. Because right now, his shape is, well, let's just say not very shapely. So that's what this is all about. That's what this is all about. Because now he saw me building. And he's like, you can't build. And he saw me building over here. So he's like, you can't build. But look at where he's taken territory so far. It's just in this upper left-hand corner. Do. This is fine. I don't care. Sure, I'll defend myself. None of these stones are connected, so this entire area is super weak and extremely cuttable. Only question is, where are you going to cut it? Where are you going to cut it? He's trying to defend this group, trying to defend this group, trying to defend this group. Very similar to last game. Okay, yeah, sure. He's still trying to defend all the groups. That's completely okay. Just gotta understand that I'm not the one under attack. He's still trying to live. Because he's made almost a bamboo joint. Not alive yet, though. Once again, this might be a game where I might have to kill. And the only question is going to be, will I do it? Let's see. Without killing, do we have a way forward? Our upper right is good. Our bottom right is decent. I could just push him back on the left. He'll have, like, no points anywhere.
9, 8, 7.
That is viable.
5, 4, 3.
Unfortunately for him, I'm not doing it that way. I am going to surround him. That is happening. Because he was behind enemy lines.
Yoyomi now starts.
Only this time, if he shows me his face, I will put a bullet in it. Yeah. Didn't kill the last guy. Regretted it. If he wants to live, drop what he's doing now, make 2 eyes. Just drop what you're doing right at this very moment, make your eyes. That's all you gotta do. All you gotta do is make your eyes. Okay, I can see what he's trying. Like he wants to go here into here and then I'm dead. That would be unfortunate. Obviously, he can't cut. So the question now that he must ask himself is, how do I live? It's a very important question. I feel like that's not what he's asking, though. I know what he's asking instead. He believes this just disconnected me so he can surround me and kill me. That is, in point of fact, what he believes. Let's test the strength of his belief. Okay, his belief was pretty weak. I'm connected. Unfortunately, you cannot kill with a wet noodle. Now, will he try to live? He has made 1 eye. Will 1 eye be enough? Will 1 eye be enough, or will he realize that that wasn't going to do it? Yeah, sorry.
8, 7,
This overplaying, unfortunately, has been shut down. It is very unfortunate. Very unfortunate indeed.
nine,
That might be alive.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That might be alive.
2 Yoyomi's left.
I'd have to play here right now. And then he'd have to Atari me. I'd have to connect. He'd have to Hane. I'd have to Hane in return. Which means he's dead. Never mind. No, he can't. He's dead. This doesn't work. I can kill him. That does require a fair bit of reading, though, I will admit.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last Yoyomi.
All right. It required reading. I'll let him live. Required reading. I'll let him live. Get thee gone. It's not going to be Sente, though. That's what I thought. I just don't want to deal with this ever. So we're just not. No sounds are coming from Fox? What? Really? You hear it, but they're low. Oh, my Fox audio's maxed out.
Nine. 8.
My mic is louder? Well, I would hope my mic is louder than Fox. Right? I mean, I could turn it up if you really want. I let him live because there was a tough sequence here that goes way beyond basics to kill him. So he gets to live. And now we're just going to throw our weight around and just proceed to surround everything. Will he live again? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Can we move back down to 3? There is no 3.5. I do not want him to pick from this that the 3-3
6. 5.
is the answer to all of life's problems. But unfortunately, he's fully surrounded. So I'm invading his 3-3. I don't want that to be the answer. I do not want that to be the takeaway from this for this game for him. But maybe. Don't. Okay, good. Good, 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 good. We're not killing. 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 What about a little bit of killing?
5. 4. 3. 2. 1.
I'll go and harass. Yeah, so he won by 3-3. He didn't know it was he didn't know it was the most amazing move ever, okay? Look. He can be forgiven for not knowing that, okay, chat? I don't want to kill anything else.
7. 6. 5. 4.
Tell you what, we'll surround here, then cut through this and call it a day. How's that sound? I think that sounds fantastic. I think that sounds faux shizzle. Yeah, he would have won if he just 3-3'd more often. The fool, he didn't know. He didn't know. Unfortunate. How did he not know? How did he not know, chat? Hypothetically, if I am trying to kill him, I clamp. Might have. Might have worked. Might have worked. Alright, so... There's a few things that I need to do. Ba-do, ba-do, da-da-dee-da-dee-boo. I don't really want the problems against my thing. So I guess I will
9, 8, 7,
poke at this one first. Then do the little drop it down to doodly man. I don't think we need to do the drop it down to doodly man. I think we should go cut up yeah, we should go do the cutty things. But I think this is fine. I think this is fine. You'll never miss a 3-3 now? Excellent. It's exactly what we wanted, chat. It's exactly what we wanted. Once again, we didn't kill, so we're up by about 10 points. It's about what we expect always. He's trying to get me to, like, defend this, like, really, really hard.
9, 8, 7,
I have no idea why you played that, but okay. This is too small. I'm not gonna do that. Way too tiny. Way too tiny. He wants a stone? It's fine. You can have a stone. I'll take some Sentei. Why go here? No, because there's this one that's not Sentei.
9, 8.
What are you thinking about doing, sir? The cut works.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Friend? Friend cut?
2. You'll
Slicey
use
slice?
left.
Okay. Go ahead and take a big move there. Do 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 do. He needs to play here right now, right now. Only thing that can keep him in the game. He needs to try to undo the reduction that I just had against him. So he needs to take this one and then maybe play here.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
I know not what he does. I know not why he does what he does. I only know that he is making mistakes. He's making it mistakes his body can't cash. I thought he was going to get ahead. But I suppose we will not be cashing him outside now. How about that, chat? How about that? What about S8? What about S9? I have no idea what S8 is, I'm sorry. What about S8? This? He needs to play it. What are you doing? He can't connect this. Does he see it? I hope he sees it. Do you think he sees it, chat? He's not gonna, like... Will he? He won't, right? What are you doing, and why are you doing it? You need to be careful, mister. After this, we have a lesson with the one and only...
9.
Okay, he sees it. Good. Glad to see it. Glad to hear it. With the one and only Pakoe. I believe is that... Wait, did I play away from this? Should I have played away from this? Oh, no. Are we throwing again? Maybe. Here, we should be fine. Here, we should be fine. No, we're fine. We're fine, right, chat?
7.
Right, chat?
5.
Yeah,
4.
we're fine.
3.
We're fine.
2,
We're fine.
1.
We're fine. We have never been far. Why did you do that?
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Nope. Nope. No. Just no. It's an exchange. He wanted those 3 stones, okay, chat? I gave him the 3 stones because I'm not a monster. See? He really wanted those 3 stones. That's all. It's okay. He was behind anyway. Sometimes that happens. Like when you're behind, you start, oh, he knew this was here. Huh. I thought he wasn't. I didn't think he did. But yeah, sometimes occasionally you just do things, right? I don't want to deal with like liberty shortages in the end game, so I'm just gonna go ahead and play here. I'm just gonna play here. I just don't want to deal with it. And you know what? Today and today only, I'll even give him an extra move here. Imagine losing a game on stream must be demoralizing for the person. Well, one, nobody I play on Fox knows that I'm like playing them on Fox. Like, I don't have my link in my bio or anything. Instead, and on this particular account, it says this lazy player. Oh, it doesn't say this lazy player wrote nothing. I thought it might say the lazy player wrote nothing. Do-do, 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 do-do-do-do. Ah, you're trying to get me into the thing that I used against you. Very nice indeed. I don't know. Let's go and play some stuff, I guess. Just playing some stuff. Oh, I'm out of music. Can't play without music. It's impossible, chat. You can't do it. None of you have ever played without music before, have you? No, you haven't. Don't claim that you have. I won't believe it. Very idea makes me sick. Play without music indeed. Guess we're going to endgame? I am being messaged on the thing. Oh, okay. Pokey, pokey, poke. Pokey, poke. Poke, 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 pokey, poke, poke. I'm just a pokin'. Hey, Chad, I have a question. If I am poking his territory, does this make it my poker face? Just asking questions. Just asking questions. No, I would only be pokey main if I mainly poked at territory to win the game. I'm not really a pokey main. That's mostly just like an endgame thing. Now there are people in the chat who are like, what's a pokey main? Google it and find out. You should Google Pokimane, and then you'll know everything you need to know. Ah, he is going for the old swoop-de-whoop, chat. He's swooping my whoops. All right. Do we do this one into this one? Do I need to play more if I play this one and then Atari, or here? This one. I would need to play more if I played this one, because then he'd play here and then I might have to do things over here. Yeah, okay. So I will need another point here. I owe him a point, chat. I owe him a point. Otherwise, we're going to run out of liberties. So after Pico's lesson, am I doing Foundation or Cyberpunk? What do you think, chat? You get to vote on what I'm doing. What are we doing? By my estimation, Black is ahead by 2 points. 2 is better than 0. I'll take it. Did I enjoy Foundation? Foundation is a very chill game. Twitch says Cyberpunk. Or sorry, YouTube says Cyberpunk. No, MTG is sad. I had a person who was trying to make a living off MTG. And they had to call it quits. They just couldn't make ends meet streaming Magic. They couldn't do it. I thought for sure they had it too. Some nights they were getting over 1,000 viewers.
9.
I thought for sure they had it. It doesn't have anything to do with the profit of the cards themselves. It's just you reach critical mass at a certain view count on Twitch. Arena. All right, so they resigned. Just surrounded them pretty much for the most of the game. Unfortunately, I did realize I was up by 18 points. Unfortunately, I did realize one tiny issue, and that is I'm making a large area. So of course that means they're gonna frantically try to reduce it, right? And then you attack them. But if you're not willing to follow through and kill that attack, it can be a problem. So yeah, that's the issue with this sort of thing. Like, I have a lot of strength. The strength wants to attack. And then he gave me something to attack. So we should just start stabbing like a crazy person. Because this is what the influence was called for, right? This is what it wants to do. Now, admittedly, here you can make a lot more stuff. This would be a really, really large corner. This is fine. Here again, same thing. You can kind of go nuts. They're not really making territory here, or here, right? None of this is really making points yet. It's mainly just this so far. So you can go and surround. But you want to save your stone first. So I saved my stone first, but that meant new big area being created. So stone goes click in big area. And now we've got 2 weak groups. And he's trying to figure out a way to live, He didn't, by the way. He's dead. If you just play here, he's fully surrounded and he's dead. He's fully surrounded, so he's dead. That's just the way it's going to go, right? Because you got two groups you're trying to save simultaneously. You can't save them both simultaneously. Which means off with your head. I thought for sure I was killing this one, though. Oh, right. I backed off from this one. Yeah. So here, if you actually go for a kill, he's going to go here, here, into here. This Atari ensures you're fine forever. Like, he can do this. Scary, scary, scary. But he can't quite do it, right? So the middle is dead. If you can read that out, congratulations. I thought maybe that was that's not complicated. That was like stupidly obvious. The reason why I backed down from it, I figured, you know what? It's complicated, so it's not basics. Therefore, I won't go and murder him. But that ain't complicated at all, is it? It's like there's nothing. This is like the best he can do. That's the best, but doesn't work. Whales. So that lived. Now he's fully surround things. And he's behind again. Because this group had to fully live. This group had to fully connect. This group had to live. This group had to live. And it's just too many groups that had to live. So yeah, here, I think we were 10 up. Yeah, here I'm 14 up. And that's before the little death that he allows in a minute. Yeah. Yeah, that thing. So now we're 20 up. And yeah, it's fine. It's fine. If you have decent life and death, you could surround and start killing off the stuff that you've surrounded. But just the act of surrounding things is usually going to be enough. It's usually going to be enough. Just beware that if you are making like large moves, they are going to invade, sometimes overplay to try to reduce said large moves. And then you're just going to find yourself with a knife in your hand. You'll be like, what's this knife doing here? I don't know. I can't just, run around with a knife in my hand the entire time. I'm going to look like a crazy person. So I got to find somewhere to put it. Then you're going to notice that your opponent he's volunteered to hold it. All right. So speaking of putting knives in people, got a lesson. Let's go ahead and grab the game we need to review. I think we did pretty well today, only dropping that one game. Because I got woken up a little bit early today. I mentioned this at the start of the stream. There was one reason why I got woken up early today. Can you hear why? No, that was not what that was. It was not a whale. The idiots in the apartment above me have a husky mix. And yeah, it likes howling because that's what they do. Yeah. They howl a lot. I'm pretty sure if you have a husky mix and you live in an apartment, you're an evil person. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that makes you a bad person. Not just for your neighbors, but for the dog too. Like, that's not exactly a small animal. You know? That's not exactly a small animal. It wants way more space than, you know? You need to have some yard if you've got that kind of dog. So I think you're probably a bad person twice over. No, that is true. You're right. It would be better to have a husky than a whale. To be fair, though, if someone renovated an apartment and put a whale into an apartment and they somehow managed to get away with it, I wouldn't be condoning it, but I would be impressed. That is a news story you don't expect to hear. Yeah. It's like fair play to you. All right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, this. Not that. I literally just closed it, didn't I? I did. All right, so we got to go and review this. Go back over to here. And I need something to drink. So I'll be right back. Be right back. Ow. All right. Call and call.
Hello.
Greetings. All right, you get a game.
Yes.
And it was played on Fox.
It was played on Fox. It might have been against a bot. I apologize.
It might have been. It's hard to say. Let's see. Back out one. Able. No. Looks like you started out. Oh, it might have been a bot. I don't know. But you started off ahead, so it's that's good. Hold up. I just lost all my things. That goes there. That goes there. That has to go back over to there. And I need to click that. A lot of things to click. Okay, there we go. Right. You got pincer, you did the thing, you did that, which is a little weird. I would just go and play here. So there are two ideas for when you're pincered. Either we just go ahead and play this one, which is okay enough. AI wants you to play down, which is not great. I personally don't like this because it goes here, 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 and then the Joseki technically ends right now. For them to play other thing. Nope, sorry. Now it ends. My bad. Now it ends. What in the world is that plus 375? Because Komi on, I don't know, Komi Fox is weird Chinese counting. When you upload it to OGS, this is what it gets read as. But it scores it correctly. So, I don't know. Like if I go estimate score, never mind, no it doesn't. I lied, does not score it correctly. All right, so he defended, you got to come out, lucky. Okay, this is an attack. You could just jump out and leave and be fine. Either of those are fine. They cannot do this. So one easy defense is just play here. They'll defend, hopefully. And then you can do this. Now the question is, are you dead? Maybe. But you can run away, so maybe not. If you don't want to be involved in that, make sure you jump out first. Now, if they play, I don't know, wherever, you can always do a thing. And that's going to make it even more difficult for them to try to do anything here. Look at that playing is going Hane back. Why not? You're connecting on up. Seems fine. Here you got caught. They gave you a Panuki. This going to lean towards being a human. Because that was really bad. So now you have Sente. What do you do with Sente? Okay, enclosure's fine. You have Sente again. Framework is okay. I would advise just enclosing. Because I like the territory, but it is fine. That's going to get a kick. That's going to get a... Technically, yeah, you can play this. Now jump. So this helps your pincering stone. You've already ensured it's very, very tough for them to live. Like, this is the space they're trying to live with. Which, yeah, not great. Not great. Not quite enough room. So we don't have to keep pushing from here. Note, you're getting influence to attack your pincering stone now. So if they approach, kind of being put behind some lines suddenly. Okay, let's not let them connect. We are going to do the ever so favorite divide and conquer. A really quick, easy way to do that would be to play something like this into just something like this. Just playing here directly is also fine. Because they're not alive right now. Regretfully, they're not alive. Because you've got this that threatens to cut and kill. or connect back and there goes their base. So we don't really want them to connect. Yep, you made big area, so they clicked in big area, but they are not alive over in this area yet. So if you wanted to see if they could live here first, that'd be okay. It gives you a bunch of free moves. If you wanted to go back and see if they're alive here yet, you could do that. Fine. Just coming out is also okay, I suppose. Careful of this one. This is driving them through the elephant eye towards a weak stone. You could do this one. This would be okay, because this threatens to surround. If they're like, I will kill all the things. They'd be like, but are you though? Because one, there's this one. And then two, there's surrounding. So, yeah, I don't know. Maybe not. Easiest one is just a diagonal. Or the 1 point jump. This is awkward though. Can we jump out of here? I don't like pushing from behind. So you do this into this, and then you're fine. So we can do the 1 point, the small knight. Because our cutting point is A-okay. Since we played a little bit slower, I kind of want to recommend maybe the surround now. Once again, we're just surrounding things. They noticed. Only problem is, what are they going to do about it? I guess there's this. Can we actually do anything here? It looks like mutually assured destruction. Like you're going to live and not be happy, and they're going to live and not be happy. But I think the surround on you makes it better for white, so I wouldn't play that way now. Yeah, here we're now going back and forth. We're kind of losing the threat of all of the attacks. You could still theoretically just surround. Make sure that your defenses are defended. And then go back for this guy again. But it is getting more difficult now. And a lot of it is because there are things that have been left unfinished. Like this guy, and now this one. That's mostly the problem that we're having. Nope. You do not want that connecting underneath. But if you play here, they can Hane, and now we can't Hane back. That probably ended the game for you. Because now you got nothing from this, and you're fully surrounded. So that was the last that was the last straw. Because they can't cut through here. Which means if they want to do things over here, they can't, but they're going to hurt themselves on the right-hand side. So that is much better for you. This much not better for you. Last attack. They're trying to do some killy stuff. I mean, yeah, you can maybe kill them on the right, but they're going to kill you on the bottom. So that's fun. Yeah, you're kind of not doing so great here. Technically, this is okay, because if they cut, they can't do this one. But it's a little complicated, and yeah. Yeah, I think that's going to be it. Really? Not sure how they missed that one, but okay. I don't think we really have much opportunity right now, unfortunately. Yeah, this is getting okay. Any question about the game?
I don't think so. I just totally messed up the bottom there. I think it was because you were right. I played like a framework when I probably should have just enclosed.
Framework is fine,
And I
but leaving things like half unfinished when they like enter the framework is a little bit of a problem. Like this, we're surrounding, but I would at the very least want to get as much strength here as I possibly can to see if they're going to live. Because the more forcing moves that I get there, the easier a time I'm going to have trying to kill any invasion that comes my way. Because they're against a very solid group now. But when there's a bunch of cutting points, that's when things like this happen. Because like your group got cut off because it wasn't overly solid. But all right. If there's other questions, then you can grab a game on the OGs.
Yep.
And greetings, people in chat. Both Twitch and YouTube. Got a little bit of a reviewy here. Little bit of a reviewy.
should
The front fell off? Indeed. I would actually play that clip, but I'm also on YouTube right now. I'm kidding. That's not going to stop me.
Senator Collins, thanks for coming.
I should have
Doesn't fall
towed my
off.
groups out of the environment, I think.
Safe.
Yeah, the ones at the front doesn't fall off.
Well, if this wasn't safe, why did it have 80,000 tons of oil on it?
Well, I'm not.
Oh, I have a game, by the way.
Oh, that's important too. I should stop looking for that. Yep, okay. There we go. Let's see. What do we have here? You got a 9Q game. Okay.
They're from Hawaii
How do you know?
because their name.
That
Maybe.
doesn't mean they're from there. They could be cheering Hawaii on.
That's true. That's true.
Making assumptions. What's your answer here? It should be obvious. Very obvious. There are two choices. Yep. The under or the over are the two options, and the over one is terrible. This one is good. There's a hesitation here. Why? Is there a world in which you don't cut?
I don't think so. I'm just worried about playing it
Nope.
too fast.
Oh, okay. That's true. You're right. Don't play too fast. That's a good point. Okay. Now there's a proverb here. What is it?
Hane at the head of 2 and 3.
Now here's a question. Can you do it twice, or can you not? Or should you not? That's a question.
I think they still have to fit. No, they don't. I don't think I can. Chew. Yeah, they still have to fix. We'll try it.
Yep, you
Just
can.
always try
Here
it.
they should sacrifice. Living is bad. Living is actually just game-endingly bad. They have to sacrifice. There's no choice. If they do not sacrifice, they've been condemned to the Shadow Realm. Yep, there you go. I'm glad they chose to sacrifice. I wonder if they're in chat and got that idea from there. Because they could have lived locally. They could have lived locally. Wait, are they not sacrificing? Wait, are they not? Oh my god, they're not sacrificing. Okay, what do you do? Obvious move. What is it?
I think it's
Yep.
the Atari.
Yep. Obvious move here.
Block.
Yep. And last but not least, obvious move here.
I think I need to fix
Fix what?
this one.
Yep. Kill the cutting stone. All right, good job. You win the game. All right. Way to go. This is a 30 move game in which black should not have a chance to lose. However, it's a rank discrepancy. It's 13 versus 9, so it could still happen.
Gonna quietly say no.
Yep, take your corner. Yep. And we have Proverbs here again. Yep.
We're gonna do this again. I actually don't see a downside. Never mind.
Okay. Sente or Gote?
That's Gote.
True.
Gonna-
That's what we're going to do. All right. Big move and closure. Good. They gave you Sente back immediately. Next big move. There are 1, 2, 3 or 4 arguably. Which ones are you looking at?
I'm gonna actually go ahead and one. Yeah.
Those are all the ones that I found, chat. If you found more, congratulations. But all of these were bigly. Some of them more aggressive than others, quite obviously. But they're all still pretty big. C11 tells me something. What does it tell me?
I wanted to make
Nope,
a
it's
double
rude.
ring
Try
exchange.
again. What's it telling me? Think rude. What is C11 telling me?
I'm being
No, what it's telling me is could be considered rude.
it's I've already won. I'm not quite sure.
So Omega Fluff, this isn't me. This is Omega Fluff now. So any problems with this sentence can be taken to Omega Fluff. It's saying that you're a wuss. Because a standard extension is at C10, right?
Oh, okay.
So
yeah.
you're not extending to like more off. You're a little bit more on the inside. That implies a certain amount of fear, which is why Omega Fluff thinks you're a wuss.
I see.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, I'm just gonna grab a base for it because
Grabbing a bases. Yep. Bases are fine. Yeah, I can't believe Omega Fluff thought that. That's just wow.
So mean. Okay.
Yes, no hesitation. We just sacrificed you, Omega Fluff. That's very true.
Are you gonna?
Once again, here there should be a fairly obvious one because it kind of goes to the proverb you've used twice now. Yep. This also prevents them from connecting to the right, which is good. At this point, you have a big choice. What are your big choices? Like not actual moves, just there are two huge ideas that you can use here. What are they?
I think there's like trying to build the middle because I have this huge wall. Or there's maybe playing a little more territorially.
Are these your final answers?
I'm not sure about the second one.
So the idea here is you can keep attacking this group that's not completely alive yet, or you can keep taking big points. Those are the options here. Because right now we have Sentai, but there's a weak group on the board. So we could keep harassing it if we so felt inclined, or we can just keep taking big points because there are many. Both of these are okay. If you did keep attacking, you would have had to be very aware of Sente because you would not want to attack to the point where you don't gain very much, but you lose Sente. Why did that not play now? I don't understand what's going on today with my stream. The Willy Bandit, thank you for the raid party of 11. I have no idea why why the audio cue didn't go off. But I saw the people go across the screen, so that was good. Hope your stream went well. But didn't play the audio cue though, right, Saga? Okay, you're following up against a corner. Okay. Beware your large knight. You're sick as a dog, though? Yeah, I hear a lot of people have the flu right now. A friend of mine just told me that they literally had to drag themselves to urgent care because it's just beating the living crap out of them. So, hope you feel better, dude.
I'm gonna do this because I think it's bigger than the other move I was thinking about.
What was this movie thing about?
I was thinking about playing C10 to like.
I agree that
that
C10 is inherently slow, but the idea behind C10 is you're wanting to defend C11, which I think is okay. There's just a faster move that you can use to get that done. If we get Sente again. Which, hey, we got Sente again. So, question on right now.
Mm-hmm.
Do you still want to defend C11?
Yes.
Now, the hint I will give you for this is there are 2 weak groups. Well, sorry, maybe not 2. There's at least 1 weak group that you can use to defend C11. And while you're deciding on that, Noelia, I'm thinking about starting a modded Cyberpunk run today. That is my current thought. Wait, Noelia, how are you in my chat? You're usually live at 5. See, I like the small knight. That was one I was thinking of. But you also don't want them connecting, so beware, you are now in a fight. Just little mods. I don't remember. There's like some weapons, some cars, some gameplay. I think a few quests. There's one, I don't think there was an overhaul, but there was one combat one. All right, what's going on here? All right. Is he still attackable and killable?
With that group, I do not think so. He's pretty well out.
Okay, so time to look towards other things. Any ideas what else we could do?
I am thinking of developing, like, because I've got these 2 huge walls. I kind of want to develop the center, but I do want to, like, start on the bottom, so I'm going to pincer the stone.
Okay, where are we pincer? Oh, pincer there, okay.
Now it's coming out. I'm going to quickly get a base.
You can maintain the attack, or you can just settle. You have 2 big choices there.
Actually, maintaining the attack's better, to be honest. I was thinking of getting a base.
Oh, good, you did cut. I was like, I'm going to probably have to yell at you for not cutting. But you did. Congratulations.
There.
All right.
They play really fast.
They do. They are tricking you or trying to trick you, but you are not going to let them trick you. You kind of got a little trick there, but that's fine. You know what? People say, yeah, not being tricked is bad. I think not being tricked is overrated. Who doesn't like being tricked every once in a while? You know, I mean, it's like Halloween. You know, trick or treat. There you go. Crap. So you have a little bit of an issue here. Right now, we have to identify the ways that your bottom group can live, right? You got Hane on both sides. Theoretically, you should not be killed there ever because of it. They cannot take both of those away. It is impossible. So that area should be fine. And that's the only hint I'm giving.
Actually, a little bit worried about the other group, though. So let's make sure that live and we don't get cut.
Okay. We had an idea and we stuck with it. Now they're threatening to cut you. That's very unfortunate.
Yeah.
Little bit of a complicated situation here, I will admit. However, if you are fine on the left-hand side, there are still big moves you can take. You prefer panicking over living? No, you don't want to panic. Panicking is bad. When you panic, that's how your opponent, like, gets away with murder. Because you just panicked and now you just destroyed all the evidence. So now when the cops come around to bust them, they got nothing to go on. They're going to let him go. They're going to let him go. You don't want to do that. What are we thinking about?
I'm trying to decide if I am in fact fine.
With what group?
With the left-hand group. I think I'm alive. It's
Okay,
just whether or
so
not I want to respond to that.
Do you have... How to say this without giving away the obvious answer? Can you enlarge your base?
I can.
Okay. Do you have any possible connections?
Yeah.
Not where I was going with that. The second part of that was going to be, do they have a way to deny both of those simultaneously? Because if they don't, then you're fine. Because you've got Miai. You can either enlarge your base, or you could connect. Right? So that was the choice here. Here, he's trying to cut you off, but he's not going to be able to do that. Why? Why will he not be able to do that?
Because
I will give you a hint. You have a forcing move against him.
I actually do, yeah.
That is going to make it very difficult, unless he wants to sacrifice it. Dude, make the trade. Wuss. He wanted the outside. He should have...
I shouldn't have done that.
You played too fast. Yeah, that example is a play too fast.
That was just a misread. That wasn't even too fast.
Nope, it was too fast. Because the reason why you misread is because you played it too quickly. Need another second or two to think about that. But it's okay.
No, I don't think that
There's still a
all.
very, very big move on the board that you can take for yourself to make up some of the points that we're just thrown into the wood chipper. So that's fine. Big point still. You got a good upper right. You got a good upper left. Yep, you extend on the bottom. Now you've got a very large area down there growing. That's nice. Unless there are bigger moves, might as well keep growing it. Yeah. Did you just call... I did not call Pico a wuss earlier. That was Omega Fluff that was calling Pico a wuss. For the record, we have proof. Oh, did I call the opponent a wuss? Maybe. Yeah, I might have.
You did a little bit.
Yeah, I might have. Yeah, the opponent was a wuss. Because the opponent was like, I want all this territory, right? And then Pico played there, so they could have been like, yeah, fine. Kill me and take it. I'll let those stones all die. I'm a man of my word. But he's not a man of his word. He's not. That's just all that happened.
I may have messed up.
You did, but it's not the end of the world. I am going to give you a free move here that he doesn't know. He doesn't know it's a free move. But your J9 turn is actually really large. Because even though your cutting stone can get killed, the fact that he has to kill it is irritating.
Mm.
So you can still turn and make some points in the center of the board. Yep, just go ahead and sacrifice those stones off to maximize what you have here in the center. A mistake was made, but it's fine. We're just going to go ahead and chill. Take some points there. Still a lot of them there. 3 points per line. So yeah, there's still... it's not a perfect game, obviously. But it's...
Back when he played F10, I was thinking of playing F11, actually.
Okay.
And I wasn't sure... Wait. Never mind.
Now you'll be happy to know this is a close game. Or maybe not happy to know. People usually aren't happy to know that, are they? No, they want to hear that it's a one-sided game. No, yeah, you're right. You'll be depressed to know this is a close game.
I am neither happy
his cutting point is really interesting. Very interesting indeed. Oh, you're close. You're close.
It never worked.
No, you're very close to why it's interesting. Can you see the other cutting point there?
Yeah.
Yeah, that first one was good. Following it out wasn't, but this one, it was the reason why it hurts. Because he had to have to give up his other two to save the one. So yeah, that's why it's really close. All right, so right now, I would think about large end game points. Can you find where the large end game points are?
One is here.
I can see a few. I can definitely see a few. Yep, that was one, 100%. There's a few more low-line Sente moves for endgame. No, that's not very large right now compared to some of the other moves that are on the board. Like if they play this one, for example. Yep, your move is there is also big. Otherwise, the thing hold on. Yep, all of it dies. Yep. But yeah, things like this, like that would be that's not even close to being in the same league, right? Because like all this would fall in exchange for like the one stone. Okay, so any other... Yep, that's a big one. Yep. So far, doing well on the Sentei endgames.
Hmm.
Okay. Would respond. That's a good question. And it's also why I want this sequence to take place before that has a chance to happen. So we're losing Sentei here, it looks like. Let's see where they're going to find big moves. Where can they find the big moves? Can they find any big moves? All right. They found... Are they going to find the other one? They did not find the other one. Does that matter? I think you're probably going to be down by only a few, it looks like. Yeah, let's go ahead and review.
白の勝ち
So, you were ahead for most of this. You're doing very well because the opening was terrible for him. This was just not good at all. He needed to exchange. He didn't exchange. So he got fully surrounded. He's now panicking, trying to surround or trying to reduce you. It's just not really working. A little bit of a too short of a move. You can go ahead and play here. You could even go and play here. You'll find a lot of pro games that extended as far away as they could to kind of bait their opponent into coming in so they can attack them. That was definitely a thing. This is okay. Get yourself a base. Maybe low for a base, but the high is fine too. This is fine, this is fine, this is fine. That is fine, fine. This was just freaking weird though, to be honest. I don't know what they were trying to do here.
I
Because,
thought about playing something like C7 or something, but I thought that
yeah,
might
if
be
you just split them, I don't know what they're going to do. Like, they could go and do this, I guess. I mean, okay. But the chances of living here now, I mean, that's a bit of a yikes. Like, it's getting a little out of control. Yep, this was a good move to find. I probably would play this one because it prevents weirdness. But this is fine too. This baits the weirdness, which is fun. The attack here I thought was fine. This cut was, in my opinion, probably the end of the game if we fully surround them. Now, why can we fully surround them? It has everything to do with Mii. Like, once we're in this position, we have to identify the life and death of our groups, and Mii will help us determine what's alive and dead. Because this, for example, instantly threatens to live. So if they're going to try to cut and kill you, they can't give you this move. But then you're in the corner, or you're making another thing here. So if we get to surround and they cut, who cares? They're done. You can connect under, you can keep going left. They're just dead. Game over. Unforge. So yeah, this is where we really needed that lovely concept of Mii. Because if we find it, we can extend again. Because you've already got the F3 in place now. So you're still fine. If they cut you, just surround them. Because they literally can't kill you due to the presence of Mii. Well, or your eye, I guess. It's not mine. You were playing, but Same thing. Same thing here. Here or here, you have access to. So you can just go ahead and attack if you want, or leave him alone. You could attack him or leave him alone. Whichever. Up to you. You could just take territory. And then, yeah, here you extend up. They get the 1 stone. I hope they choke to death on it, because that was entirely way too small to do. Once again, you win. So not bad. This 9Q, lot of ways for you to win the game. That, I think, really is what ended the game for you, unfortunately. Leaving this behind. The Aji here. Because here, guesstimator 5,000. Close game, slight lead for black. Yeah, I think that probably could have sealed it for you. Here, it's going to be down to end game. So we get this, we get this. Admittedly, I'd be very tempted to probe the elephant. Is not a sentence I've said before. And then, yeah, here, if you wanted to look at the cutting points, you could. If you wanted to double Hane and just take all that territory, you also could do that. And then, yeah, this is because of this. It's like, yeah, this is going to be annoying, having to decide what to do here. Any question about the game?
I don't think so.
All right, not bad.
Very much.
You were ahead throughout a lot of it. It's just back. Yeah, here. Gotta brush up on your concept of Miai, because that'll reassure you if you're in trouble or not. Like, if you can see how a group has Miai to live, then you can be more aggressive or less aggressive in how you try to murder somebody. Because, yeah, here, brilliantly done game. But all right, I will see you next time.
Thank you very much. See you then.
Yep.
Bye.
All right. Well, chat. Looks like we have Mr. P-Dubs hitting OGS Tudon without using small boards. Good, congratulations. Let's see. Hit OGS Tudon. What do you get for that? Well, since I know that you're a 7 Don now. Is it really worth it? Okay, here you go. There you go. Gave you a round of applause. I congratulate you beating OGS. Now that you are a 2 Don, there's nowhere else to go. Like, as you can see here, kind of tops out there. Highest ranked game right now is a 2 Don versus a 2 Don game. You're all out of people to play against. Now, I need you to get to 7 Don on Fox. Yeah, that's your next goal. Hope you don't mind. That's now going to happen. All right, so I'm going to be switching over to... Ooh, right. I'll be switching over to Cyberpunk now. I am going to say goodbye to YouTube. YouTube, goodbye. You can join me on Twitch if you're curious about the game. And if you're not, then I will see all of y'all YouTubers again on the Mondays. Hope you enjoyed today's games.